Here's one, a little bit of a curveball because we didn't talk about it before. Who's looking at the stats right now? Do you think has actually been a little bit of a disappointment to this point? I know it's early, but look at maybe these four guys: Kevin Foster, Elias Harris, Mikey Williams, or Dellavedova.
I think it has to be Foster, mainly because we expected Dellavedova to come out there and average 17 points, something like that. But Foster was supposed to be the MVP this year. He was supposed to be the favorite, in my opinion, to go out there. And it's not like he's been horrible. He's getting 13 points on, I think it's 32% shooting.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like dismal, but he's definitely been a disappointment. And to Santa Clara's credit, they're still winning, even though he's not going out there getting huge numbers that they they'll need in the future. But they'll have plenty of time to get him back up on track.
The one thing I agree that Foster has been a little bit of a disappointment early, but that's kind of his game. He's a volume shooter, and he just kind of has to get that rhythm back. Maybe the one that he's in a little bit of an adjustment period, and Rex Walters talked about this. Mikey Williams is really, he's now the marked guy on that team, where he was their leading scorer last year. He comes back. Now everyone is gunning for him, where last season that wasn't the case because it was his first year starting. He didn't have a lot of experience. Now he's the guy, and he's struggling a little bit early on. He started to pick it up in the last game against Seattle over the weekend. He had his 15 points, so he finally led the team, but he struggled a little bit to trying to find that rhythm, and it does seem like offensively as a team they're still trying to kind of find that rhythm, and he's a big part of that.
That's my biggest concern about USF. I'm really not sure that Michael Williams is going to be a top option in this. I think he's a really good player. I think he's better fit in last year's kind of role. He was the second option. And then USF's credit, they have a lot of players who really could be like that. Angelo is like that. Blackwell is like that. Blackwell shoots really well. He needs to get more shots, in my opinion. But Michael Williams, I think he'll recover. I think he probably will lead the team. And the Dons are really deep. But I don't think that Williams is going to